Hello everyone and welcome to Natalie's Dolls, my channel where I post doll stop motions, videos, reviews, all sorts of stuff. Today we're going to be doing jewelry DIYs for the dolls. Here is my paper plans. I'm going to show you the stuff you need to use for this first jewelry craft. These are, I think they're called jewelry pliers. I don't remember, but they're the round nose tipped because we're going to be making hoops and stuff. And the round nose pliers are the best to make good circles. Also, I got these other plier thingies, including some wire cutters, because they work better than the cutters that I have on mine. And these are actually my dad's, so shout out to him for letting me use them. And I don't know what any of these things are called, so these are what I'm going to make pretty much everything out of. I got them in a jewelry making kit. I don't know exactly what they're called, but you can also use paper clips or jewelry wire. And then we're also going to use some chain. And I got this at Joann Fabric. The first thing we're making is an earring with the chain in, two spots of piercings. I don't know what this kind of earring is called. I just thought it looked cool. But before we make the earring, I'm going to show you how I pierce my doll's ears. It's pretty easy to pierce your doll ears. I use a thumbtack. You can draw a little mark on her ear so you know where you're going to pierce it, or you could just kind of eye it. I pierced multiple doll ears, so I'm just going to eye it. Okay, so I got my thumbtack. All you're going to do is get the doll's hair out of the way so you can pierce it. And then you're literally just going to stab her ear. Not too deep though, because you don't want to rip the earlobe. That's how it looks. Kind of goofy. Yours probably doesn't have the Sharpie staining on your doll, but whatever, that's fine. I'm going to stick this wire thing into this piercing so that it keeps its shape so I can pierce the second part of her ear, since this earring that I'm making has two parts where it's going to be pierced. And then I'm just going to pierce the top part of her lobe where I want the earring to be. And that's how it looks. Don't stab her head. I'm also going to do the same thing, put a wire thing through it, just so I don't have a thumbtack sticking through her ear. The first thing I'm going to do is check the distance between the two piercings, and that's how I'm going to choose how long I want the chain to cut. That's how long I want the chain to be, and then I'm going to cut it. Careful. These are pointy jewelry thingies, and you can cut yourself. I cut myself with them later on in the video, so that's why I know. Now that I got the length of the chain that I want, I'm going to take a wire, and then using the needle nose pliers, I'm going to just make a little hoop with it. You're just going to grab it and then kind of curl the wire in a circular motion. Then I'm going to take the chain and take the end ring of it and just slide it onto the hoop. And this is what I mean by careful, because I didn't realize that I cut my fingers, so if you don't like blood, sorry. Bruh! I cut my finger! Anyway, back to the hoop. Here's my hoop thing. I'm just gonna connect it to the end of the chain, and then my finger started bleeding again. Oh my gosh, stop bleeding! Anyway, I'm gonna close up the hoop using one end of it, and I'm gonna keep the other end straight because that's what I'm gonna use to put into the doll's ear. And then I'm just gonna cut off the extra part over here, the curved part of the hoop that I don't need, so that it doesn't look goofy. So I don't know if you can really see that well, but this is what it looks like right now. Then I'm just going to repeat that process and make another hoop and connect it to the other end of the chain for the second piercing. This is nasty. I'm like bleeding everywhere. But anyway, besides that, this is what the chain looks like with the earrings, and I'm just going to put it on the doll. I broke her ear! Are you kidding me? So, it ripped right through, yeah. That's a lesson to Mark where you're piercing your doll's ears. Because it can rip. I just proved it. What? Everything just goes wrong when I try making videos.
You think Simon?
Over here. Huh?
You think it is Simon?
Who's Simon? Oh, Simon Peter! gonna pierce this doll's ears now. I'm gonna try this one now, and I hope I don't rip this one's ear off because I like this doll. So after I pierced Michonne's ears, by the way, this is Michonne from my Doll Life doll series on YouTube that you can watch if you want. Episode 1 and 2 are out. It's Christmas and New Year's specials, and episode 3 will come out, I don't know, maybe in a couple weeks, but shameless self-promo. Okay, now I'm just gonna put the earring on the doll. I just had to secure the chain more tightly onto the hoops and then cut off the excess part of the earring so that it wouldn't be a huge thing sticking out of her ear, and then we were good to go. This earring actually looks good. I'm so surprised, even though I'm the one making the video. You look so good. My greatest accomplishment in life. Now to make hoop earrings, you can do the same thing, the same kind of method that we did with the other earrings, but instead of adding the chain, we're just going to make little circles and then cut that off like this, and then that'll be the earring. Or I'm going to use these little things. I'm just going to bend one end of it, and I'm just going to cut off the extra stuff. And then this is how it turned out. And now we're going to make doll rings. So all I do for that is I take my wire and my doll's finger and I literally just bend it around the finger so it has the ring shape, and I cut off the extra pieces. And for this one, I also twirled it around your finger like twice so that it would be like a double looking ring, because I don't know, I thought I was being fancy or something. But that's it. And then next up, I'm going to make a chain necklace. So I'm just going to take my doll and my chain and I'm going to measure how big I want the necklace to be, and then I take a piece of wire and hook the two ends of the chain on it, twist the wire, cut it, and then that's it. Then for the last and easiest thing, we're going to make a bracelet. I'm taking this bracelet string and then beads. You can use whatever beads you want. These are the beads that I'm using. I got them on Amazon. You're just going to take the beads, take the string, start popping beads on there, and measure it against your doll's wrist to see how big you want it to be. And then once you have it to the size you want it to be, you just cut the string. I forgot the word. And then tie it. But actually first, what am I saying? You tie the string and then cut the excess off. I can't speak English, it's a problem. And then that's it. Also, that's the end of the video. So I hope some of this was at least kind of useful. Thank you for watching, especially if you made it this far into the video. I hope you have a good day, and that's it. God bless. Bye.